Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing on this Thursday night? Hello there, Brian. I want a heart to touch. That's a pretty good name. I bet there ain't another like that on the internet. We are back home from camping. We give everybody a few minutes to get in here. Tammy not feeling good. Hey, Helena. How you doing? Hey, Willow Catcher. MJ. I got over there sitting over there, got to watching a movie with Tammy. Hey, Miss Lisa. How you doing from Oregon? Did you know that Oregon is a real high-priced place to ship to, like California is? Did you know that? Hey there, Sea Breeze. Hey, Gail. Hey, Gail, was that you that sent me the friend request on Facebook? Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome, Miss Alone. Ellen Stewart. Yeah, she's sitting over here in the chair. She come home from work early today. She ain't feeling good. I mean, she wasn't feeling good when we was down there camping. Hey, Miss Hacktown Homestead. You got a YouTube question? Alrighty. Well, good. Oh, okay. Hey, Bama, sweetheart. Go ahead, I'll be looking out for your question. Give me something to do there. Hey, Mardell. Good to see you tonight. Good to see you too. Good to see y'all. Hey, good to be back home. I came back yesterday. I wasn't I wasn't really wanting to come back, but like they having something big down there at the sportsman club. They got all the spots rented, so I had to leave. Hey, Terry Beam. I don't have enough subs or hours to go live, but I did go live 2 days ago. Was our grandmother then? Um, I can't remember exactly how that works. Uh, uh, I think like you can go live. I mean, they changed that stuff. Yeah. But I think you like have to wait like so many hours before you can go live. I don't think it's instant. You know that you can like just decide you're gonna get on there and go live. I think you like had to put in for it or something or other, then go live. It don't surprise me. What's sad, all of these three states on the west coast are beautiful, but look who's running them. Yeah, yeah. It's things are bad. I've been saying what then? Oh. Hey, I love you too, Heck 10. I know you've been around a long time. Well, we actually enjoyed it down at the river. I mean, we didn't do very much, but like, we don't want to do a lot. We, we ate good. Watched TV. Stephen like popped in and out down there. He come They come one day, bring some steaks. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, it's good to see you too, Yolanda. They brought some steaks and got over there and grilled them. Man, we ate. They was good too, boy. The river looked beautiful. Yep. Hey, you never know about that river. But I tell you. Oh, yeah. I know I ain't seen you in a while, Yolanda. But I had a flat tire on my little red truck out there. And you wouldn't believe it, but I've been trying to go get it fixed for like over a week. Hey, Stephen, okay, so Stephen took that hamburger meat back. They got mad in there too. They took it back there to the meat counter. They told him that it smelled all right to them. So he told them to eat it. Good for them to eat it. And woman gave him his money back. You know that. There was everybody in there didn't want to give him his money back, except the woman that rung him up, which was the manager. And you know that you don't want to make people mad. It comes in your store. But I reckon they don't know that. Or like on eBay, it's rare for them to side with you on eBay. The seller. And I mean, you can do all kind of stuff, on eBay. You can rent an Xbox or PlayStation and play with it a month and then send it back. And except don't even send it back. Put a rock in the box and send the rock back. You can do that and get away with it too. You can get away with it. But I went and got my tire fixed. Well, I mean, it was the river where I was at, Lorraine. But I went in there and got my oil changed. I could see right across the street there's a place to change oil. And I actually thought about it a long time because I usually change my own oil. Hey, Pamela. And I just went ahead and decided to do it. It's $50. Well, there's Stephen. She tried to let her meat manager handle it, but he said it was fine to him. She had to fuss with both of them before I got the money back. Yeah, that's crazy. And like, I thought about calling up there and like messing with them, Steve. Tell them like I heard they sold stinking hamburger meat. And did I got some stinking hamburger meat about a year ago? And I wonder could I get my money back? Hey, that's right, Elena. I mean, man, you don't make your customers mad. I mean, damn, you you learn that on eBay, which I mean I already knew it anyway, but hey, eBay's a little overboard, but they don't want to. eBay don't want to make 50,000 people a day mad, you know. Hey, Alona, I seen them tomato slices. They look kind of raggedy to me. Hey, that's that main grocery store in East Dublin. We ain't got but one. But like, Stephen can smell good, John. He can smell real good. And like, if it didn't smell right to him, and that meat, I mean, y'all probably don't know it, but it comes in like some plastic, and it's got stuff in it. My daddy called it embalming fluid. But like when you cut it open, you can smell something, you know what I mean? It ain't like just hanging beef, like where it don't hardly have no smell. That meat is wrapped up like that. And like it wouldn't be like hamburger meat wrapped up, it would be like meat ready to be grinded. And it do have some kind of little smell. But and I got my oil change. I rode down to the river because that guy told me all the spots is rented. And I was just kind of messing around anyway. And I rode down there and, you know, that there ain't nobody came except one person. And they went and got in that spot I was in that I moved out of yesterday. Let's see, Danny, tell your mama she's got me sitting with the chickens. I've got one as sweet as Booming Star. Hey, hey, she likes them chickens, don't she? I tell you what kind of chicken I like. I like fried chicken. That's the kind of chicken I like. But like, I like my chicken out of the grocery store. That way no animals was harmed, you know. So I just rather have that. Dear Deacon, Stephen, I'm probably the reason he didn't go live this morning. You know, I mean, talking about his 10 o'clock show. I had some stuff for Stephen to do. I seen a little funny bill a while ago on the, on the online banking. And I was like trying to figure out what it was. And I knew it was something to do with Amazon. And I tell you what happened. This Amazon, all of a sudden, decided they's gonna like hook me up to Prime Video. I mean, like, it took me a little while to figure it out. Hey, Brian. And I went in there to cancel it. Trying to cancel it. I mean, I don't want no Amazon Prime. And then I paid for the whole year. I looked at the bank, it was already on there like in 2 minutes. Them jokers. Hey, that's crooked, ain't it? I mean, like they just decided I was gonna have Prime. And I went in there and canceled it. They said, your membership will be canceled in a year. Can't get a hold to them. Ain't no number you can call. You can't get in touch with them. And I mean, man, I mean, that, like, man, that aggravates me so bad. No, I mean, I don't even think they're gonna refund nothing. I want to see how to get a hold to them. And like when I went to cancel it, it said it'll be canceled after this year. What I just paid for today. Hey, Liam Burn been sitting back, make sure it's safe to come in here. Hey, Brian, how you doing? You gotta go to the customer service requesting back. Hell, man, I went everywhere I knew to go. Oh, requesting a call back. Hey, I'll look at it again. Like, hey, I a couple years ago, I went in there and looked, and man, I was signed up for all kind of stuff I was paying for on Amazon. Hey, I don't know. I don't know, Elaine. I mean, okay. Hey, I'll call the bank. I know the girl that works down there. They do that to me, but anytime my credit card has been ruined, I get a text immediately. Then they take care of it if I don't approve. How you do that, Alona? I was like, man, I mean, like that $150. I mean, I got more TVs than what I know what to do with. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't care nothing about Amazon Prime or Amazon Video, whatever it is. Man, I mean, that just like aggravated me, boy. I seen that charge in there like a few days ago, like a little charge. And that's what I was like got to looking into. So what they's doing is like they just decided they's gonna charge me about a month. I mean, I ain't asked for no Amazon Prime. And like I say, I went in there a couple of years ago. Hell, I went in there, man, they charged me all kind of, they had me for all kind of stuff, charging me. Hey, our bank seems like they don't like want to do nothing. I mean, Mama went up there and, you know, she was trying to pay that AT&T bill. I mean, what? Let me back up. You know, she had that AT&T internet, which with the phone line, and they was trying to make it hard for her to cut it off. And I mean, man, she probably paid 6 months. And I actually told her to go to the bank. And they said, well, the best thing to do is just cancel the credit card. And man, like that messed her all up. Because she had you know, I mean, she already had everything set up. Like she could pay it pretty easy. Danny, if it's just prime time, that includes a lot of free shipping. Yeah, yeah, but I mean, I don't want it. That's $150. And I mean, I ain't ordering that much stuff now. You know, I ain't in the antenna business. And I mean, hell, man, I ain't in no hurry to get nothing in. I mean, if I order, I ain't in no rush. I mean, most all I get's free shipping anyway. I mean, almost everything is. I mean, I know what Amazon Prime and Amazon Video is. And I mean, hell, they just, I don't, and when I had it before, I didn't order it before. We thought Bentley done it. Hey, I mean, and that's enough right there, y'all, to make me like quit messing with them. But I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna call the bank. But like, I don't know if it's doing any good. I hate to cancel my damn card over that, you know. But if I have to, I will. But I hate to do that. Like, it seems like I'm doing that all the time. Canceling a card. I'm watching a farmer wants a wife. On TV, yeah. Yeah, I figured that. Man, I mean, do y'all know what's going on in the world, man? Stephen, if you listening, son, I talked to Grandma on the phone a while ago. Ryan, you leaving? You know, I simply told Grandma a while ago, when you go live, if your internet is not working on your phone, turn the Wi-Fi on. They let T sleep. And if Steven ain't down there, y'all, and she's running late, call her up and tell her to turn the Wi-Fi on. You're living life loving. He's just watching Netflix. Hey, we about watch that Tubi all the time. You know, for movies. But also watch the other thing too, you know. Hey, I don't need no. Yeah, it sounds like that to me too, John Boy. I mean, man, I've got the movie out. Y'all want to see? Do y'all want to see the thing where the movies are? I got. I mean, y'all want to see it? I mean, like, it's got every movie that's ever been made. Anytime you subscribe to stuff like that, Danny, do it on a prepaid card. That way you don't have to. Well, I mean, damn, Brian. I mean, they just done that to me. You know, I mean, I ain't ordered no. I mean, they just done it to me. They just decided they wanted me to do it. You know, that surprised me. You know, I'm gonna make a video about that hotspot, but like, you know, the hotspot in the plan I got. And you know, I went live with that thing down there. And hey, y'all, I don't see how everybody makes it so good. Like, I know about this stuff. And like, Mama's stuff down there. And I know it gets old hearing it. But I mean, that's the doggonest thing I've ever seen, her stuff down there. I don't know, Helen. I'll be making a video on it. I don't know what it is, but I know that it worked real good down there, and it's not limited. You know, they all say unlimited. Like your phone and stuff will say unlimited. And it is unlimited. But they just ain't telling you you will have real high speed for a little while, and then it'll get slow as pond water. No. Can't go back camping for a while. Because, you know, they having a big shindig this weekend. And then next weekend, they having a big fishing tournament. And the guy told me that the campers that will come in down there tomorrow, that they'll just leave them there for the next weekend. They'll leave them there all week. So it'll be a while before we'll be able to go back. And what I'm going to show y'all here on this TV, I done pulled it up. I'm going to show y'all. Did you know YouTube don't like for me to show what I'm fitting to show? And because YouTube's in the TV business too. Did y'all know that? They have, like, you can get a package, TV package from YouTube. I used to have about $50 a month. Yeah. Hey, Brian, I was telling everybody 10 years ago that everything you say, your phone hears. And people thought I just lost my mind. I have a workaround for a slow hotspot then. I have a workaround. Need to rewrite that. Rewrite that. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all, I guess you call it a riddle. But like this is like a riddle you ain't never heard. I guarantee you. Because Grandma asked me this a long time ago. That is so true, Dan. It seems like sometimes phones even know what you... Hey, you got that right, Bama. Oh, yeah. So Grandma asked me a question, and I'm gonna give y'all her question she asked me. And you know how y'all never quit thinking. She asked me that like probably over 10 years ago, and I ain't never forgot it. But I come up with the answer today. And it ain't a trick neither. And I don't even know if anybody will get this answer. It took me 10 years to come up with the answer. Hey, if Steve was listening, he said, I bet you I know what it is. I bet you I know the answer. Like you know, like, if you can do it, surely that ain't nothing. If you can do it. You know what I'm talking about? So, uh, you know, I could always arm wrestle good. That just ain't the riddle, but I could always arm wrestle good. Now, there's a man who lived down the road, you know. I'd go up there and, like, he'd take me to the store and get some cigarettes, and he was up there laying on the porch. You know, laying back on the porch. Like men do stuff like that sometimes. I don't I don't know if women do stuff like that too much. He was up there laying back on the porch, laying down. He's like talking about arm wrestling. Well, he's talking about arm wrestling. And I had to get around the other corner of the porch because he was laying down. And while he was laying down, he stuck his arm out there. I said, wham! He said, wait a minute, I wasn't ready. He put his arm back there. I said, wham! He like started setting up and getting ready and all that. He got ready and like it's still the same thing. Wham! He's the tag boy. Yep, I've been on all your channels for a while. At least years. I remember you saying that for the first time I ever talked to you. Oh yeah. Oh really? You're living in Texas then? Yeah, man, your phone listens, your TV, your smart TV, ask and see you, you know. And the only way to, you know, I mean, you can take the battery out of your phone. Do you know that people that like get in trouble, you know what I'm talking about, criminals. You know, a lot of times they catch them. Yeah, Stephen does. Stephen's strong too. Hey, you know, a lot of times they catch them like by the telephone, by their phone. And like everybody knows from watching TV, man, throw the phone out the window or tape it to a dog's collar and let them run around. Hey, put it on a tiger's tail in Africa. Let them chase that. Beat all you ever seen. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all about the riddle in a second. Hey y'all, when I was down there yesterday, I went and looked and that dog shock collar was still laying there. They didn't come back and get it. You know, I thought about it. Like, I always wanted a shock collar for the youngins, especially like Stephen when he was little. But like, I guess I don't need no dog shock collar no more. But I like, wished I'd have one like when Stephen was little. And I think there's like a pouch. That's right. Hey, I think there's like a pouch you can get that you can put your phone in and the signal don't go through it. But I don't know, y'all. We so used to that. Like we all used to all this crazy mess, you know. So let me go ahead and tell you the riddle, because I'm gonna see if anybody figures it out. And it's easy, and it's not a trick. It's not a trick. Okay. You know how when a diesel truck is turning, if they gonna turn to the right, they'll always pull to the left a little bit and then turn to keep their tires from hitting the curb. I drive like that when I'm in the camper, in the RV. If I'm gonna turn to the right, I always pull a little bit to the left and make a wide turn. All right, now that's Grandma's. Well, it ain't her question yet. But she said, why do people do that? I said, well, they like trying not to. I said, truck drivers do that so they can cut wide, without running over the curve. Now do y'all understand me? When you pull in a boat and you're gonna turn to the right, you always pull a little bit to the left and make a wide turn. Get over in the other lane a little bit. I mean, like if you just stay in the lane you in, you're liable to eat the curve up with the back tires. Okay. So yeah, I see y'all got me. So I said, the reason they do that is because they don't want to eat the curve up. Okay? So, she said, no, it ain't just trucks doing it. She said, cars do it too. Hey, that's right. Hey, y'all understand. I can tell y'all understand. But like, she said, no, cars do that too. Hey, I ain't seen Tony. Oh yeah. Hey Tony Z, how you doing? So she said cars do that, and I've been like thinking about this for 10 years. I've seen a car do it today. Pull to the left to turn to the right. Make a big, you still making them TV antennas? I want to buy one of them. Hey, them, you know what? I ain't making them antennas no more. But them antennas, they don't make an antenna better that's more stronger than the one I made. And that's one of my guys, that's one of my subscribers, y'all. I sold them on eBay, and when I quit eBay, I had 100% feedback. And that antenna is better than what I say it is. I know there's people that like sketchy about that. But like, I've messed with that stuff so much, man. I've bought store-bought antennas and tried them and everything. There ain't nothing better than that antenna I make. There is one that's close to it, and it's actually pretty close to it. It's one of them big V antennas, about as big as a truck. Yeah, y'all wait before y'all answer me, because I'm finna get up and show y'all this on TV. Y'all wait until you answer me, because I'm gonna ask y'all back. But like, there's actually a logical reason why cars do that. Why cars do it. We know why trucks do it, and people pulling boats. But yeah, I'm about to get off. But yeah, man, like that antenna I made, you can't buy an antenna better than that. And that big antenna that's about as big as a small truck, that's pretty close to it. But like, man, the prettiest thing you ever see is the first day you put it up. And then them the elements will get bent. You ain't never seen one in your life that's been up a while that all the elements will still be straight. I mean, they won't hold up, but they'll pick up good. Now, the deal is, it'll pick up VHF better. But then as far as like the UHF, mine will pick up both. And that one, in that V antenna, it'll pick up both. But mine will beat it all the way around, because the antenna I got, it'll pick up VHF, but it'll pick up UHF better. And that's where most all the channels are. So like, you know, you're just talking about an all-around champion. Now when I was making them here, I know how to swing that antenna where it will pick up VHF better, or I can swing it where it'll pick up UHF better. I can fix it where it won't even pick up VHF at all, if that's all you want. And I used to do that for some people. Oh, hey Scott, I didn't know you was from my regular channel. Yeah, I mean, you know, I seen you on here many a day, but I didn't know you was like one of my antenna viewers. So I'm gonna give y'all the answer to the riddle, and I'm gonna come back and give it to y'all in just a minute. Well, in a few minutes, because it's a tough answer. It took me 10 years. I'm gonna show you this. You know, another reason why I kind of quit about the antennas, it's like YouTube was like hitting me with copyrights, like showing me scanning the channels and stuff. Hey, this is under crime, y'all. And I actually let me show y'all this. Look right here. And they got a search right up here where you can search for that. Search for what you want. But I'm gonna just show you. Like, look at the movies, man. And I'm gonna show you fast. And I've done that before for 45 solid minutes. I have never got to the bottom of that. Never got to the bottom. So let's see. What's this? So I'm click this. You have to have your Fire Stick jailbroke to do this. Hey, they don't want me showing you this. You know that? Since that's taking too long, I'll just go to another. And this app right here, see, here's the streams. See all these down here. Some of this see this right here. Now this fiber optic could pull this, but see this right here. That's like a gigabyte and a quarter. I'm just click on it, and I'm click play. Hey, I can't show but just a second of this. Don't even know if I can show it a second. Playback failed auto switching link. But this app right here, it ain't working that good. I'm gonna turn this way for a minute. So that, like, I don't need Amazon Prime. And we'll go back here for a minute. I'm gonna go back to it. And I'm gonna go right up there. And I'm gonna change the category. Look at all the categories. This is what's popular. Hey, it goes on and on. I say, y'all, I don't need Amazon Prime. Man, that got way more movies than Amazon Prime ever thought about. Oh, and I hurt my back the other night too, y'all, in a different spot. I used to fix some fire sticks up for my friends. I didn't do it publicly. But like for my friends, I would fix them up for them. And I've actually got a brand new fire stick when I caught them on sale. Every once in a while you can catch them on sale. And I did. I caught them on sale and I bought one for $20. And I found it the other day when we was fitting to go camping. Like, sometimes I sell them. Not because I want to sell them, but because, like, somebody's begging for one. You say, why? What do you charge for them? Hey, I would usually charge double, like about $100. And that was how I found your channel. I was watching a review of your antenna you built, Danny. I didn't even realize it was you recently. Oh yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, I could get back on the antenna stuff, But like I kind of got burned out on it. And I know everybody don't understand this. I know everybody don't realize and understand. Because, I ain't told a lot of people. But that ultimate antenna, you can't beat it. I can't beat it. I can't beat it. I've tried to beat it, and I can't beat it. The only thing better than one single ultimate antenna is having two side by side. Like, have them match together. That'll beat one. But you need to be a long ways from the TV station to do that. Have two side by side. matched up. You know. So here's the deal, Tower Town. I could make other antennas and stuff and bullshoot everybody. Like, like, here's a new antenna. But that ultimate antenna is, what I mean? It can't be beat. Do you still have them how to build up? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I still got them. They still get views too. You know what y'all I was telling y'all about the stock. I ain't gonna talk a whole lot about it, but like, I was saying there's such a thing as having a stock that can get picked on. Hey, I told you I just like do that for friends, John Boy. Oh, what I mean? I could have went big with that. I could, that what I know how to do on them fire sticks. I could sell them on eBay. But like, I just don't want to be doing that. Yeah, I mean, I just doing it for a few friends. Well, actually, quite a bit of friends. But like, hey, and I mean, we watch that there sometimes. But man, I mean, you can't hardly beat Tubi neither. Tubi, you can't hardly beat it. It's got it's got like a 1 minute commercials. But like, who cares? I mean, it don't bother me and Tammy. Like having a 1 minute commercial every 18 minutes or so. It don't bother me none. DT is getting picked on right now. Hey, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. That's what I was talking about. And I've seen them doing that before too, Pam. Shorten the stop. I've seen them doing that before. They were the best overall over-the-air antenna I found also. Nowadays, we can get free TV online. Yeah. Yeah, hey, Tower Town, I'll tell you something now. You'll be surprised that a lot of people don't have home internet. And I mean, don't want it either. I mean, they might take it if you give it to them, but they don't want to pay for it. My Fire Stick doesn't respond to my voice commands anymore. What's wrong? Hey, I don't know, I don't know, it should. But like, you can order another remote control the other day. And then you can go in there to the settings and you can go in there to the settings on the Fire Stick and you can set the new remote with the TV you got. Yeah. Danny, I finally got one of my TVs up on the wall and running. Wasn't easy for one person. Hey, Tony, like, I don't know how old you are, but I mean, it's actually about like what Stephen said, you know. You hear Stephen every now and then say, man, what would you do if you was old? Yeah, hey, family, they running that DT stock in the ground, ain't they? I seen them do that to AMC stock. And I've seen them do it to some more. And I actually bought some on that stock, and I'm losing money on it too. Like, I mean, they about to pick it to death, man. Oh, is this Danny Hodges, the antenna man? Enjoyed your antenna videos, but haven't seen you in a while. Thought maybe RCA Wingard might have knocked you off. Glad you're still around. Hey, I'm the real deal, the one you seen in all them videos. I just, I got another channel, Kenny. I got some more channels. And I still make some of them other I still make some of the videos like I used to make. But a lot of times, I just get on here and kind of talk. But like, on the Danny Hodges channel, I got a video I'm fitting to put on there about a hotspot. I mean, it might go, it might not. I just, when I used to make them videos, sometimes them videos would take 2 days. It's a lot of trouble to make good, high quality videos. It's a lot of trouble. And this right here, like what I'm doing now, it's nothing. So, my dad used to curve a car because he was used to driving large cranes in church buses. So, yeah. Y'all, what y'all, the left, Magoo and that bunch. Did you know that, and this is something I just realized the other night, they act like they thinking about us and all that, but everything they do, they doing it for themselves. Everything they do, they doing for themselves. They don't care about you. Everything they do for themselves. And like you get on there and listen to what they saying. And I don't know how people sit there and fall in line with them. But like us average people, if and hey, y'all believe it or not, there's Magoo people in here. There's Mr. Magoo people in here. And did you know they don't know that they are not part of the plan? They don't know that they are not part of the plan. They doing for themselves. Hey, I've been talking about Tony, like, I was like talking about a while back, like, boy, I ain't so sure, I ain't so sure about like what's gonna happen. Them people's pretty bad, boy. They pretty bad now. And like, you see them people getting out there screaming and stuff. And like they tell me, yeah, go Mr. Magoo. And they are not, and them people that screaming and holding up them signs and acting crazy and all that, they are not part of the plan. Nobody agrees with this. But you know that they doing that loan forgiveness. Say, well, ain't that nice of them to give them college parents loan forgiveness? I mean, they buying votes. It looks like they doing it for them. They taking money from us and giving it to them. Why? Why do they giving it to them? Buying votes. Yeah, I Tony, like nobody agrees with that stuff. They talking about our friends in Ukraine. I ain't got no friends in Ukraine. All I've ever heard about Ukraine was one thing. Like, it's a funnel. You know what I'm talking about? It's a funnel. When the money goes out, it comes through there, back in. Well, I don't like the way 45 talks. Is that right? I don't like the way he talks. But you like the way the other people's doing. Hey, that's right, him. And you know what, I say give that money to the senior citizens. They, I think y'all understand. Gonna be giving all that money away. Give it to us. You guys are giving your money and they sending offshore. Sending offshore. They don't even know if it gives. That's right. That's right, Annie. You know, these crazy people, y'all. I call them crazy people. They don't understand. They are not included in the plan. Pocket is right. They not in. Hey, there's people like holding them signs up. They are not part of the plan. And, you know, I used to worry about it. Used to get aggravated about it. I ain't the only one neither. I know other people like, I know Tony Z's got, you know, that stuff like kind of get to you. Like it's like the blind referee, you know. Yeah. Y'all see that? Y'all see them tents on them campuses, on them college campuses? They all exactly the same color. Y'all see that? Yeah, they paid to hold them signs. Hey, Evan, like, you know what I mean? Like Helen, I mean, like some people can see it like just plain as day. And there is some people that is so blind. I don't understand how they tie their shoes in the morning. But like, you know what I mean? If there's a glass of water there, halfway filled up, there's people that will see that glass half empty or half full. They won't. Hey, I mean, like, I don't understand, like, how you can be so bad that, like, you don't see what's going on. I heard them talking about, this is about all I got to say about it, but the other day, I was watching you know, one of them states, I don't know what it was, which one it was, but the mail-in papers, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Joyce. That's a nice super chat there. Oh, DT That means 45. The mail-in was about 20% for him. It's in the same state. But for Magoo, it was over 50%. And here's what's really bad. They are all in on it. They are all in on it. You think they couldn't do nothing? You know, this is kind of dumb here, but the blind referee that's when you're watching wrestling, and the man's up there and the wrestler's up there cheating, and the referee don't see it and he can't see it. He's just dumb. You know, somebody's paying the referee. But like the one that's paying the referee is in on it. Not to see the other man cheating. And that's actually what you see in there. They all in on it. They could stop all this BS that's going on quick. You don't see them doing it, do you? In NASCAR. Hey, listen to this, y'all. In NASCAR, you know, they get on there and draft, you know. That means ride behind a car, and it'll speed that second place car, you know, or third place or whatever. It'll speed that second place car up about 5 miles an hour. And like all these guys, you know, they ride behind the first place car. And they say, okay, on this next lap, we're gonna all pull out and go around this car, this fast car. This the car in the number one spot. Alright? So they decide we're fitting to do it right now. And that car pulls out there, but everybody don't go with him. They put him out there by himself. What you call high and dry. And then they got that car out of the way. Hell, that car, like in a few minutes later, you'll hear them talking about that second place car was in 15th place now because he got out of draft. So like, the moral to the story is friends look at their friends. And if them cars just behind you ain't your friend, they can't be trusted. Danny, I think you're right about the cars, race cars. Yep. You know, and they do that sometimes, you know. I mean, you know, you do see it sometimes. But that's actually about the same thing, you know. You don't wanna be the driver that everybody hates, you know. And like you pull out the draft and nobody goes with you, then you just fall back. That's actually what you're seeing on the news. Hey, they could do something. The referee could hire another referee. I mean, the man that pays the referee, he could hire another referee that can actually see. But the man that's paying him, he's in on it also. Sweet friends, let's get Danny too. Oh yeah, thank you, George. Hey George, I've seen you a little bit on Stevens, which I don't watch a lot, but I've seen you a little bit, but I ain't been seeing you here too much. I guess like them different schedules and stuff. Hey, last night, I was, man, at 2:30 in the morning, I was taking a shower. 2:30 in the morning. Who takes a shower at 2:30 in the morning? So have y'all seen anybody come up with the answer? We know why trucks swings wide. We know why people pulling boats swing wide to turn to the right. We know why RVs swing to the right, swing wide, swing to the left to turn right. But why do cars do it also? Not all cars do it, but like if you watching, hey, that's right, Sippy. And you know what, Sippy? We ain't included in the plan. They actually call us Walmart mouth breathers. I don't go to Walmart. I don't know where they get Walmart mouth breather. I don't know where they get that from. I don't go to Walmart. Hey, it's all for them and hey, see, been like, here's like what really gets me. Yeah, if y'all got the answers, just go ahead. I got the tablet here. I'm looking. If you got the answers, like start letting me know. Hey, see, like I don't understand people like being behind them. I can understand the news and stuff being behind them because they have to be. They'll get fired. That's the reason Tucker got fired. They couldn't control him. And a lot of them people like Tucker's, he's got his own YouTube thing. Megan Kelly. And they actually get more views than they did whenever they was at Fox News. Like Tucker Carlson, man, to get 2 million views for like one episode. And like, let me tell you something. Actually, this is kind of hard for me to believe. But did you know like only about 4 million people a night watch Fox News? Like 3 or 4 million. Man, you would figure it'd be 20 million or something. But it's only like 3 or 4 million people a night. And then like CNN, they're like doing good if they get 100,000 views. On their top show, 100,000 views. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch it much, but I don't watch it much. I see some stuff on YouTube, you know. I kind of keep up that Fannie Willis and a few other things. But like, like Clem Beck, hey, sometimes his show's okay, but like a lot of times he's talking about stuff I just don't care nothing about. But sometimes like, and I think he's real smart. But you know this streaming TV stuff. Y'all remember when he was on Fox News? When he left Fox News, Glenn, you speak better. When he left Fox News, he knew he was going to be streaming. When we didn't really even know what streaming was, he knew it. They pulled to the left because of the car speeding. I think I know exactly why they do it. And that ain't it. I mean, hell, man, they'd do that. They'd do that when they ain't a car even behind them. Family. So, I asked a question a while ago, y'all. Why does cars, they gonna turn to the right, they'll swing a little to the left to turn to the right? Like they in a diesel truck. You know what I mean? A big truck. Why do they do that? Like Mama asked me that question 10 years ago. See anybody know why? Took me 10 years to answer that. Right turns are tighter than left. So that's why. Hey, that might be true, but I don't think that's the answer. You know, a car can easily turn to the, make a right hand turn easy, you know, easily. You know that. Hey, thank you, Joyce. You know that the news. I mean, wouldn't y'all agree? They think we stupid. I mean, does anybody agree that they think we are stupid? Like telling you crimes down. They got soldiers in the subway at New York. I think their car is bigger. They think their car is bigger than it is. Hey, I mean, y'all coming up with some good answers, but like, it just ain't my answer. I actually think I got the perfect answer. I mean, the perfect answer to that. Y'all keep trying to. Nah, it ain't all beauty truck driver. Yeah, like, hey, I wouldn't do that. Like, just sit here and lie for money. You think I would sit here and lie for money to y'all? Agreed on that one, Danny. They sure do think we're stupid. Yeah, they sure do. They sure do. And then like taking a guess out of habit. What's been instilled? No, I mean, it ain't out of habit, Pam. I mean, because, I mean, a car don't have to do that. The body adjusts naturally to stay in a straight line. They also know there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, and that's right, Soupy. And I ain't gonna sit over here and get aggravated about it. Because I ain't gonna go up there and I ain't gonna do nothing. You know, I knew that I've been knowing a long time. There is a little group of women that don't like me. And there always has been. And I heard them say on TV who they was the other day. And like I've always knew that and this, and I ain't never said a whole lot about it. But there's a type of woman that don't like me. I'm gonna tell you who they are. Like I knew who they are. I knew who they was, but I didn't want to offend people. You know, by even, it's because they're drunk. Oh. Hey, see, I heard them comment on TV. And they also don't like DT neither. 45. They don't like, as a matter of fact, they hate him. It's like upper class women that their husband don't even like them. I think they call them liberal women, yeah, something like that. They the ones that's always got something to say. Now, hey, I mean, they don't like nothing. It ain't that they just don't like people like me. They don't really like nothing. And they actually say that them's the meanest women that there is. I mean, and I know that y'all are not stupid. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey, one time I was walking down the road hunting. Man from the poker game told me I could go hunting on his land. And there was a car out there riding up and down the dirt road. And like I seen it, you know. They go in there and they turn around, they come back, they driving like fast. I sat here and watched them do it for a pretty good while. And I decided I like done had time to think, because I done about figured out what it was before I went out there. So I went out there the road, started walking down the road. Here comes that car. Pulled up there, slammed on the brakes. That woman said, "Did you see all that land over there on the right?" I said, "Do you see all this over here on the left?" I said, "That's my hunting land, and don't let me catch your ass on it." I told her before she could tell me. I said, "I don't want to catch you on my land." That's what she was going to tell me, see. Now this woman riding up and down the dirt road, worrying about somebody gonna go on their land. It's just woods. I said, "Don't let me catch you on my land." And I actually had a little bit more trouble with them too, but like people like down here, it's kind of nutty about land, about like hunting land and stuff. They kind of nutty. Like that woman's like worried about that. All the things she could be worried about. And she's worried about. And I mean, it wasn't no young woman either. Out there running up and down the road like a damn hoodlum. Like looking for me everywhere. I said, "Don't let me catch you on my land." That was one of them women. Can't tell them nothing. Matter of fact, you can't tell them nothing because they already know everything. Every once in a while you see one on TV and me and Stephen's got this saying. It's only between me and Stephen. Said, "How would you like to have to lay down with that woman right there?" Yeah, they have been, Tony. Somebody been driving across his land there. He knows who it is. He don't like it a whole lot. The man, uh, he's talking about he can't hardly get in his driveway. Man should have thought about that shit before he bought the land. He can't make no driveway down there on Stephen's land. I mean, like, I don't want to have to go over there and tell that man, but I will do it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, hey family, like, I by no means don't think all women's like this. But I've seen men, like, quite a few, that, like their husbands sit there and won't say nothing. No, That guy won't. That guy won't have no good luck with us, Tony. They're Karens. No offense to any. Yeah. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. Tower time, that's right. But like, I have always knew there's a little group of women that didn't like me. Most women do like me. But there's a little group that like when we get together, like it's just a matter of time. I, I threw one out of my house one time. I didn't throw her out. I had more than one over here like that. Told them to get out. You know, like they over here with a roofer or something. Hey, Slim. I mean, you know, like, that ain't something you see all the time, but like over the years, you know. That they the kind that, well, I mean, Stephen had one like that. I said, what y'all talk about? He said, nothing. I said, what y'all talk about when y'all talk? He said, nothing. The Georgia guys don't, I don't know nothing about that. Oh, chromosome? You know, my mom was telling me something a while ago about some lunatic making some kind of a dumb comment, you know, on her channel. Well, like, all of us normal people, you know that we know that you ain't gonna make everybody happy all the time. And like, we don't want to just get on here and run everybody off, but like, we gonna be ourselves, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, some people ain't. But I heard them on TV talking about the liberal woman, like how mean they was. That's the kind of like, uh, getting a fight at the, when their daughter's in the beauty pageant. That's that kind. Four commercials in 1 minute. Danny's feeling good lately. I pay him as worry about his voice. I pay. I guess that you know, I've been outside a lot. It's that pollen. Hey, that pop. Hey, it messes Tammy up too. And you know, when I was down at the river in that camper, oh, I slept with the door open. We slept with the front door open. Tammy ain't like that door open. And you know, that is the river down there. I got to thinking, man, I mean, you know, a raccoon could walk in there. or something, some kind of an animal like that. I still didn't get up and shut the door though. All right. So nobody. Yeah, I'll be glad when this pollen's out of the way, Jez Joyce. Oh, nobody didn't answer the question I told you. Like my answer is a simple, you know why some women don't like you? You intimidate them with the truth. DT has those same qualities. I I agree, Alona. I think I do agree. I pretty much should tell it like it is. But I'm telling you, like when I get around them women like that, and I am telling you, I know it. Well, I can tell it. When I get around them, I can tell it. Hey, them women's like used to like just telling you something, and you sit down and you shut the hell up, too, and you listen. You sit down and you shut up and you don't do no back talking. You listen to what they saying. And I ain't good at that, especially if they wrong. So hey, that ain't something to worry about. That ain't something I sit around and think about, but like, I've always known that, like in the roofing business. And you know what? Alona, like I intimidate some men too. Like I can tell that, not on here, but like out in the world, when I'm out and about, I could tell like kind of sometimes how they talking. I can kind of just feel that, Like everybody here knows who I am, and they might. I don't know why they don't. They don't want you to know that they seen you on playing the drums or whatever. They don't. I don't know why that would like, but like people's like that, they do Stephen like that too, and they do Mama like that too. And like we know it, But like, hey Tammy, I've been around people like that. But like, yeah, some people will like say, oh, I watch you on YouTube and all that. But like some people like, they want it to be a secret. They don't want you to know they watch. When I was on Stephen was live yesterday at the river, and I walked there and I said, there's two kind of people. There's two kind of YouTube people. And I said, one kind just comes in here and watches from start to finish or whatever. And then you got some that like, I want to see what he's doing, but I am not going to watch. but I want to see what he's up to. And you know what? Did you know that's the truth? What? I'm gonna go see what Steven's up to, but I ain't gonna watch. But I want to see what he's doing today. And I couldn't tell you. I might could think about it and tell you. But they out there. I don't sit around and worry too much about it. Hey, oh, hey, Tammy's sister's like that too. You know, I mean, we love Dina. But I see her rolling in that TikTok. I've seen her a bunch of times. She never says nothing. But I seen her rolling in that TikTok. You know, on the computer, I don't know about the phone or what about that, but like, you can see who comes in there. Now, and hey, a lot of times I just sit here and look at that. Hey, Tammy, I love you too. Hey, thank you, Tammy. L, that's what it's called. Yeah, I don't. You know, the older I get, kind of the less I care, you know. And this YouTube it'll toughen you up, you know. No, Danny, but you know, but I know you, Danny. You don't worry about it. You know, I mean, I don't think they do that to me too much. Joyce, think they do it to Stephen. I do think that. Let me see what he's doing. I ain't gonna watch. I just want to see what he's doing. And I believe that too. I'm talking about, I'd bet money on it. All right, y'all. Let's get to the question, the riddle. If you're going to turn right, why do cars pull to the left a little bit to turn right? And I'm going to ask y'all this question. So I'm going to let you answer the question yourself. I'm going to tell you enough that you will be able to answer the question. I'm going to tell you one statement. I'm going to tell you one thing. And I want to see y'all all say yes. Okay? Or say, yeah, I have. Or yes, I have. How many of us has all ate up the curve when we was turning at one time or another? How many of us? And I know it's everybody, but like, I'm going to sit here and look. Hold up a commercial. Hey, Blue. Okay. So, what I said, and I said you can answer yes or yeah, I've done it. I said, how many of us has been driving a car and ate up a curve? How many of us drivers has ever turned in on a curve and ate a curve up, about tore a tire up? And I was saying, like, I know it's everybody. It's me too. I guess it's everybody. You know, yeah, bent rims, you can bust a rim too. You can actually tear a tire up. Definitely. Hey, that's right. We've all done it. And like, that's why cars pull to the left. We want to make sure we don't ever do that again. You know what? We never forget that one time we like ate up the curve. Say, no, no, I'm gonna pull a little bit to the left. I ain't gonna do that no more. And that's why cars do it too. How about that, y'all? Took me 10 years to figure that out. Hey, you're right. I ran into signs, run over curves. I used to have a buddy that used to drive drunk, and hey, he, he tore up a rim. Hey, that buddy of mine, he's the non-drivingest person I ever seen when he was drinking. And, hey, he run over every curve that he ever seen. If he was drinking, he would run over a curve. Hey, yeah. Hey, do y'all agree, y'all? That that's why cars do it? It's, they remember that one time. They like to tore their car all to pieces. I bought 4 new tires. Said, your rim is bent a little. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yep. How about that, y'all? Took me 10 years like to figure that out. I actually was going to see. I was wanting to answer that on Grandma's video because Grandma was actually the one that asked me that 10 years ago. I am seriously pulling into a parking block, so smashed the front underside of my car. Yeah, like when I'm driving that camper, you know, that's a big old long thing, you know. I always cut wide with that because I'm like scared of taking a stop sign out or something out. I hit a sign with the school bus and hit every window. And then when you get in your car, Blue, you talking about, look here, I won't never do that again. I'll cut over there and run somebody off the road coming from the other direction to keep them hitting the stop sign again. Hey, you know what, Pam? You know what, y'all? That's what I do best, you know. I usually can figure everything out. Hey, I bet. Hey, Blue, I bet. Like, you didn't ever hardly hear the end of that, did you? Oh, y'all, that's the answer. Let me tell you something. You know, I left the river because they're having a big thing this weekend. You know, they giving away $10,000 tickets was $100 a person. And I done like what I tell y'all to do. If you play in the slot machine, you win $5,000, you quit. No, never, Danny. I was laughing myself. Hey, like, if you win $4,000 on the slot machine, quit. See, I won $1,000 last year. Me and 10 people split the $10,000. So I was in the top 10, and we all agreed to split. But Steven's in it this year, y'all. He wasn't in it last year, but Steven's in it. And maybe he, hey, Steven, that also, I mean, if you're still listening, Steven, like, you can go down there, like, for a steak and supper. You and your buddy can go. You can get Stan or somebody to go with you, As long as you're a member, the other person don't have to be a member. So, y'all can go down there and eat a steak, And that steak's good, y'all. Me and Tammy, well, we didn't go last year. We forgot about it. But we have been down there and eat. It's pretty good, y'all. But we can't hardly ever remember to go. We get a newsletter once a month, but we just forget. So I got a secret I want to tell y'all. Y'all ready for a secret? I'm bad about skidding, not so much hitting. So I got a secret, y'all. And here's the secret. I want to thank Bloomin'. I want to thank Jazzy Joyce. I want to thank all the beautiful people that give the super chat. Not necessarily to me. Well, I mean, I am talking about me, but like, I'm also talking about Grandma, Stephen, and Tammy. I want to thank everybody for that. And I don't want to leave nobody out, because I know there's all kind of people that give super chats here and there. And sometimes when I play in the drums, I don't see them. But I think that's important, like, to thank the people for what they do. And even like just being here chatting, that deserves a thank you too, And these silent viewers, that the silent viewers make a lot of these channels up. The actual people chatting is really not. It might look like a lot of people chatting, but it's not as many as you would think. There's a lot more people that sit at home that never say a word. Actually, Tammy actually gets a pretty good bit of letters from silent viewers, a pretty good bit, More than you would think, I mean, you would think a viewer would want to be if they a silent viewer. Miss Danny, I got to read this. Miss Danny, you're a stand-up guy, for real. Hey, thank you, Pam. Yeah, so y'all, I mean, the silent viewers is a big part of this. And so when you go to thanking, like, everybody for being there, you sure want to thank these silent viewers too, because They are the biggest majority of people. Hey, Robinson. That's a pretty good one. I heard, I heard a policeman say, like, you know how fast you was going? And this guy like told me, I only got one good eye. You want me to watch the road or you want me to watch the speedometer? Well, y'all, we got some good moderators that do a good job. We thank you for your time in good company that challenges us to think outside the box, and your humor never fails us. Secure people. Hey, Melissa, Miss Alona, you don't know that you pretty well right up there with Miss Helen, like most beautiful woman. You know, tell y'all sometimes, like, the reason I call Miss Helen Stewart, like the most beautiful woman ever. She wrote me a letter, and I read that letter 2 or 3 times. And it really takes a beautiful person to write the words she wrote. I also want to thank Lynn Burns. She like sits back and listens a little bit, like make sure I'm all right before she comes in here. Like, I'll make sure that crazy joker's all right before I go in there. He'll be messing with me. Oh yeah, hey, yeah, Miss Helen. And that's where you got that name, that nickname. The most beautifulest woman. See, I mean, I guess we ain't all movie stars and all that. But I rather have a beautiful heart. Like a woman. Me, myself, I will pick the beautiful heart over the perfect model. I know everybody ain't like that, but let me tell you something, son. There's a whole lot of us that ain't models, but I'd rather have a woman with a beautiful heart than 10 models that if they ain't got a beautiful heart. And it seems like to me, like, man, a lot of them women, what I mean, they don't really have no beautiful heart. I don't know what you would lay that to. It don't cost us nothing to try to be nice and try not to act like you're better than somebody else. And I see women, and when I pass women, like going in a store or something. I always say, hey, nod my head, hey. That's usually like all I say. And like some of them will say hey back, and some of them won't say a damn word. Like, You reckon they think I'm messing with them if I say, hey? If I see a man, I'll say, hey, how you doing? If I see a woman, I'll say, hey. Some of them will say hey back. Some of them will just keep right on walking. And like, I don't care. I don't know if I'm going to turn around and start following them to their car, you know? If they say hey back, I seriously doubt I would follow them to their car if they said hey back. Got one other secret, Joe. One other. Want to thank all of the beautiful moderators. That's right. So just for short, you thank everybody for everything. And that super chat right there that Jazzy Joyce give right there, y'all, that's more money than what this video right here will make on YouTube. Hard to believe, ain't it? You know, like billions, I'm just sitting here telling you stuff. I'll tell you one other thing. That you won't, you might find it hard to believe. You know, I got a Danny S. Hodges channel. And I don't put, I don't put many videos on there. And that thing steady, that channel steady gets more subscribers than this channel. You know why that is? There's a reason. Figured that out too. People don't hardly subscribe to stuff like what I'm sitting here doing. And actually, I'm doing one or two a week, and it keeps my real good videos down. Now, if I were to not, I know that sounds crazy, but if I were to not get on this channel, I would actually be better off. Because the real good videos that I got, they would come back into play. The ones that gain subscribers. Ain't that kind of hard to believe? But it's true. So y'all, I want to thank y'all. Tammy is sick. She went to the doctor today. She's got some medicine. That's the reason y'all ain't heard from her. But she'll be back in black. She ain't even gonna work tomorrow. You know what? I'll tell you one other thing too. Something else I figured out. You remember Tammy used to work 5 days, 8 hours a day. And I just now told her this today for the first time. Oh man. You hate it when that happens, don't you, Blue? So I just told Tammy this today because it just come to me today. She used to work 5 8-hour days. But whenever they changed to 10 hours, that busted her butt, y'all. Because she ain't working 4 10-hour days. She's working 5 10-hour days. And I mean, it has busted her butt, man. You think them 2 extra hours won't bust your butt? It did her. And I just told her today. You know what I mean? They knew what they was doing out there where she works at. Get them to work them 10-hour days and then make them work on Friday. They knew what they was doing. And it's rough on her. I just told her that today. You know what, in 2 or 3 days, this is what everybody does to me, y'all. I tell them something, and then 2 or 3 days or a week later, they'll tell that to me. Whatever I told them, they'll tell that to me like they figured it out. And I see that all the time. All the time. All the time. So thank y'all for everything. Y'all don't forget about Grandma in the morning. If she gets on there and her phone connection ain't working and Steven ain't down there, somebody call her up and tell her to put it on the Wi-Fi. I tested that Wi-Fi she's got down there. It will pull her alive. That hotspot she's got, it will pull her alive. I done tested it. I tested it on her channel. Thank y'all, beautiful people. Again, we praying for you too. Thank y'all, beautiful people. Hey, y'all, we'll see y'all on the next video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Bye, 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 bye. I'm gonna sit here and look at y'all's comments. Alright? Sometimes I do that. You know, these comments will keep rolling after I get off. I can see them on this tablet. They'll just keep coming. Hey, we'll see y'all. Good night, y'all. Bye-bye.